This is the Dyson Cyclone V10 Dok, and here's exactly how it's been working in my home. I use a V10 every day, and I'd been dragging its charger from outlet to outlet and tossing tools into a drawer. I didn't want to drill into my walls, and I was skeptical that a freestanding stand would feel sturdy enough or be worth the floor space. After living with this for a while, I can say it changed how I store and reach for the vacuum and every attachment. It's boring in the best way. It just works, and it keeps the whole setup clean and ready. Key features that matter most to me are the stable base, the integrated charging, and the tool storage that actually holds what I use. The stand is weighted and doesn't wobble, even when I've got the vacuum docked and all the tools clipped on. The charger threads through the column so only a short section shows near the plug, and the dock contact lines up easily. I don't have to fiddle with angles or push hard to seat it. If you're new to this kind of stand, a quick note on how it works. The vacuum handle rests in a small cradle at the top, the wand parks in its own channel, and the power connects through the cradle so the battery starts charging as soon as it's set down. The clips on the sides hold multiple tools, and there are two add-on holders that snap on for more storage. Assembly was quick. I didn't need any special tools beyond what came in the box. The column pieces slide together, the base screws in, and the cable routes through a channel so it doesn't snake around the floor. I had it standing and charging in under 15 minutes, and it's been steady on both hardwood and a low-pile rug. From my experience, the rubberized feet help it sit flat and not creak when I grab the vacuum with one hand. Tool storage is where this thing pays for itself in time saved. The set I bought included a duplicate tool kit that mirrors the core attachments I use most, which was a nice surprise because I'd already misplaced one of my originals. The upholstery tool and the long edge cleaner weren't part of the extras, but everything else I reach for daily clips right onto the stand. Each tool has a molded slot, so I'm not guessing where it goes. For anyone new to Dyson tools, the red quick-release button is the key. You press it to pop a tool off and click it back on, and the holders on the dock mimic that shape so they grab the tools securely. If I'm switching from flooring to corners, it's a fast grab and go without digging through a cabinet. Charging is as straightforward as plugging the stand into a regular outlet and placing the vacuum into the cradle. There's no special wiring and no drilling. It uses the standard Dyson power adapter, so if you've already got one, it's familiar. The charge time is the same as the wall mount because it's the same charger. I haven't noticed heat buildup or wiggle at the contact point. The LED on the vacuum behaves exactly as expected while charging. If I'm moving between rooms, I just unplug it and relocate. That's been huge for me because I like keeping it in the living room during the week and in the bedroom on weekends when I'm doing deeper cleaning. On looks, I care more about function than style, but this does look good. The finish matches the Dyson aesthetic, and it doesn't shout for attention in a corner. It's about the footprint of a floor lamp base, so it doesn't feel bulky. In my opinion, it blends into both a modern room and a more traditional space because it stays slim and vertical. I've loaded every tool I have on it and it still doesn't feel cluttered. I had a few worries going in. I thought it might tip if I bumped it or if a pet brushed by. It hasn't. I thought the tool holders might loosen over time. They're still solid. I thought the cable might be messy. The built-in channels keep it clean and I don't see a tangle. The only nitpick is that if you cram a wider head onto a narrow clip, you'll feel a little resistance, but once you learn which slot fits which tool, that goes away. The base is heavy enough to keep things grounded, but not so heavy that I can't lift it to move rooms. And yes, a wall mount takes up zero floor space, but the trade-off with the dock is zero holes and total mobility. If you're hearing all this and wondering who this is for, here's how I see it. It's perfect for anyone who rents or just doesn't want to drill. It's perfect for small spaces where you need a vertical, compact storage point that keeps every piece together. It's perfect for people like me who want a clean, consistent spot to drop the vacuum after a quick cleanup and know it will be charged for the next round. I used to leave the vacuum leaning in a closet, and the battery would be dead when I needed it. Now it's always topped up and I actually vacuum more often because there's no setup friction. From my experience, the best part is the workflow. I can walk up, grab the vacuum, pop off the floor head, Click on the crevice tool and go. No rummaging. No hunting for the adapter stuffed in a drawer. No guessing whether the battery has juice. For people new to Dyson stick vacs, that quick-release system and the dock charging are what make these feel like a single tool rather than a bag of parts. By putting everything on one stand, the dock eliminates the little hassles that usually slow me down. In my opinion, Dyson priced this fairly for what it offers. You're paying for convenience, organization, and a stand that feels like it's built to last. The finish holds up to fingerprints, the base wipes clean, and the structure hasn't loosened or squeaked. If you prefer a wall-mounted look or you truly have no floor space, it's not for you. But if you want flexibility and a clean, cable-managed setup, this hits the mark. Key features that stood out to me are the freestanding stability, the tidy cable routing, the dedicated wand and handle cradle that make docking effortless, and the extra tool capacity that covers everyday attachments without feeling cramped. The way it turns the vacuum into a kind of charging hub makes it more likely that I'll actually use every tool it came with. I'd recommend this for Dyson Cyclone V10 owners who want a no-drill solution, for anyone who shares a vacuum between rooms or floors and needs to move the charging point, and for folks who have lost a tool or two and would benefit from dedicated storage. It also makes sense for families who want a visible, accessible cleaning station that encourages quick touch-ups. In conclusion, the Dyson Cyclone V10 Dok has made my vacuum routine simpler and faster. I spend less time setting up and more time actually cleaning, and when I'm done, everything has a home. It's solid, it looks good, and it solves the two biggest hassles I had with my V10: scattered tools and a dead battery when I needed it. If this video helped, please subscribe and drop a comment with your questions or your own experience with the dock. Thank you for watching.